be here. Since I joined Christ's Heart, I've been battling with alcoholism and addiction of smoking, like opium, all those kind of things. But for 13 years, I've been even trying those local herbs, what to live. I could not quit. I thank God, just within 4 days when I came here, I remember Papa told me, he was preaching here, I knew he was talking to me. The last cigarette smoke is never smoked. I said, okay. From that day, the thing left me instantly. And I know for sure I will not go back. Amen.
When my sister introduced me to this church, she called me for a fellowship. Then I started coming because just to escort her. Then I wanted to be like, I was like, this is something happening. I don't want to miss it out. So I got stuck. So one time we were talking about the love of this church, and my sister told me, you're just talking about love. Do you know that Bishop calls people to just say hello? And I said, I know that. I said, I am so sure they will never call me. For what? I'm not even anything in church. I don't even do. I'm not even as in, why would he call me for heaven's sake? I said, okay. She didn't like arguing with me. So she said, okay, fine. So we stopped there. So one time, I remember I was in a meeting and I saw Bishop's number. And oh God, I can't explain it. I was like, I'm sure it was a mistake. Maybe he pressed it by mistake. So my heart was pumping. I went outside and I picked it, and it was not a mistake. And I don't even think he knew me by face, but he called me and told me, can I see you? And I came. People, I don't know, I can explain to you. That day I saw God's love through Bishop's love, because I had never imagined that a man of God, no man of God had ever called me for what? So I had never imagined that in my life. So I reached, and there is even a line of people. So it's not that he did not have, people to attend to. And I was like, oh God, what's this? So I entered, and he just says, I wanted to check on you. And it was even a golden chance for him to tell me anything, but I was tongue-tied. I just said, yes, everything is fine. I was so challenged. I walked out. Whenever I'm going, I work in Kansang, and whenever I'm going to get those taxis, I never walk without listening to anything, because I feel like I'm bored, I need courage. So I always put radio or music. That day I did not even listen to anything. I almost switched Kansanga because I had a certain feeling like I was just flying. And that day I said, God, you really know me, you know my name. If you didn't know me, where would Bishop have got me from? Then I also want to thank God because, again, love. Because me, I was in love with love, the concept of love. Not love of agape and Christian love. Love of that feeling of butterflies and, you know, those things. So when you said love for me, I knew butterflies, your heart is beating, those things. And I was in love with that concept. Like I always wanted to be in love. If I'm not in love, I feel like, that is not the right person, just because of butterflies. So when I came to this church, I was introduced to another kind of love. And I no longer think of that love. I think of, every time I'm praying, I say, God, make me a vessel of love. I started desiring for this love, the Christian love. And I realized love is not easy. We cannot do it on our own. Because it's easy for us to love the people that are good to us. And it is so hard every day to love people who are not good. So I started saying, oh my God, love is not easy. It needs God's grace. And it was because of, this church and how it ministers love, not just in sermons, but practicality, really. I'd never imagined Bishop would ever call me. And I've even never told my sister, because she would just laugh and say, I told you.
When I joined this ministry, I was in very bad shape. A lot was going on. I was really in a mess. Everything was wrong. But I want to thank God that my life has changed. I used to have issues. I used to have anger issues. I used to have issues with respecting people sometimes, like not being submitted and all, but I've learned to become humble enough to respect. I know even my family sees the change in me. There is a very big change. I thank God for that.
I was in a wrong relationship and I knew, but somehow there is a way I could not get out. And a friend told me, our papa will be preaching, come with us. And I remember he made an altar call, not for people to give their lives, but to be prayed for. And I said, I don't want the man of God to touch me. I'll stand at the back line. But trust me, by the time I got up, I didn't feel him touch my head, but by the time I got up, I was at the end of the pulpit. And from that day, my life began to take shape. Like, because I was in the relationship with someone who was not born again, just suddenly I just found peace after that day, as in I could find peace to just let go and move on.
Testify.